What is up, Karatics? Welcome back to Agents of Sabotage DLC. So, today, December 19th, 2024, we have officially received our first official drip feed vehicles. Obviously, the Firebolt ASP, that thing, people were getting it through different methods, buying the LS car made early and all that, but Rockstar's officially dropped our first set of drip feed vehicles on the 19th, which is the Taco Van, which is a Pegasus vehicle, the Outreach Faction, and the Coquette D10. So these are the only two other cop cars in the DLC that we were missing, so there are no other police vehicles in this update of Drift Feed. It was only these two. Now we do have other vehicles that are scheduled to release. The aircraft and the other new Coquette, the Uranus, so yeah. So anyways, in this video we'll be focusing on the Coquette D10. So it's called the Coquette D10 Pursuit. It does have dispatch work available, and of course the missile lock-on jammer you can put, which is Imani Tech, in the agency. So buying now price is $5.6 million, officially making it the most expensive cop car in the entire game, and I believe the most expensive cop car period. So yeah, very expensive, but it is the first like sports car cop car. And I'm sure probably in the next DLC, we're probably going to get our first supercar, cop car as well. Who knows? But yeah, to get the trade price, which is $4.2 million, that saves you what, like $1.4 million? That's a lot of money. You have to do slush fund for the click and build farm rate as leader and complete 10 dispatch works. So that's how you get the trade price there. Definitely worth it if you want to buy this car. It will save you a lot of money. I already went ahead and bought it. There it is. Looks absolutely insane. Never thought we'd see, I thought for sure they were going to do like a Bugatti or a Lambo or something to start, but the Corvette cop car is such a great like choice from Rockstar, because obviously with the NFS reference, in most NFS games that the cop car is like a Corvette. The one that they have the the high speed pursuit chases, and as you get faster and faster cars in the game. So really like that reference. Now this thing is primarily based on the Corvette C8, of course, but in a cop car form, which is pretty sick. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead, check out the customization. It is in the emergencies class, of course, being a police vehicle, and it cannot be used in races.
What were you looking for?
Coquette D10 Pursuit.
Anything
We got armor, brakes, bumpers. So you got the vented splitter, just a massive splitter. These are all reused parts from the original Coquette. You can see there, just massive parts. I'm gonna keep the stock front bumper. These are just way too big for my taste. Rear bumpers, you got race and diffuser. So different diffuser options there. I'm also gonna keep that one stock. Engine, exhaust. So you got the sport diffuser, which is more similar to the actual real C8. You got carbon, and you got the racing diffuser, carbon, performance, and the carbon performance. So let's go with the carbon sport diffuser there.
That's some powerful
Grill, you got the carbon housing, carbon with primary panel, and carbon with secondary panel. I mean, I definitely like the carbon. The full carbon down there looks sick, so let's do that.
Your cosmetics are on point.
Lights, we'll do some xenons, why not? Liveries. So you got, so it comes with the regular LSPD one, or you can do none, and you can have like an undercover Corvette cop car, which I honestly kind of like. Then you got the modern state trooper, that's sick. Highway patrol, that's probably my favorite one for this. Sheriff, Richmond PD, airport. Lots of options. Grapeseed. Another highway patrol livery. Sheriff, police. Okay, I'm gonna go with the LS highway patrol. Love that. Police equipment. You got the different tech options with the antennas. That's just amazing looking on this thing. That's that's so cool. Alright, let's go with the Tech Array 4.0.
There you go.
Emergency lighting. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see what it changes there. I can't tell the difference between number 3 and number 4. They look the same to me. I guess we'll just go with number 3 there.
Bodywork to match the driver.
Respray. So this is your primary color. This is your secondary color. I feel like making it full black. I kind of like it all black. Instead of the black with the white. The black with the white is nice, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling painting it just all one solid color. I quite like that. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go with my crew black for the whole thing. Yeah, I like that. Trim color. Oh, it still has the trim color on this. Okay, that's kind of cool actually. So right now we have the graphite. I don't know if we go with white, if that's too much. I feel like it needs to have a plain interior. I think if we do anything bright, it just doesn't really make much sense. Like it just looks a lot less realistic. So I'll keep the black interior. Roof, you could do carbon stock, which is pretty cool. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be carbon, but it does kind of, it kind of brings out that number at the top, which that actually looks pretty sick. You know what? Let's do the carbon. Roof scoops. So if you want to do roof scoops, there's some options there. Now, interestingly, the roof options here, it only has one option. Now, on the actual Coquette D10, you could remove the roof, but obviously that wouldn't work here because of the police lights, which will be floating. But if, for those of you who merge cars and stuff like that, the roof option is a hidden option in the game, and you actually can apply that using, you know, merge glitches and stuff to remove the roof, and then you're gonna have a floating police light bar, which is actually kind of funny. But anyway, we already saw roof scoops, so we got skirts, or different skirt options there. I've never really been too much of a fan of the different skirt and bumper options on the D10. I feel like they're a bit too crazy. But you do have some spoiler options here too. Go with a carbon stock. Sun strips if you want to do that. Suspension. Now we'll lower it a little bit. Transmission, turbo, wheels. The wheels, usually I would put like a cop car looking wheel, but on this thing, I don't think that that doesn't really make any sense on this car. So for this one, I think I'm just gonna go with some concave Mercies on this. We'll do that there. Wheel color is already black. Windows, yeah, I mean they should be all, you know, limo tinted, and that's all the options there. All right. Exit to ground, take it for a drive. Looks so sick. That's unbelievable. Well, these cop cars in general, they're all pretty useless, but I mean, they do look cool. So, of course, it is snowing because these cars released during the holidays. So, yeah. Very cool. Rear-wheel drive in the snow, not really the best. Not really the best vehicles to release at this moment in time, but wow, yep, kind of difficult to drive this thing in the snow. The D10 doesn't exactly handle all that well, and the acceleration isn't that great either. Top speed's good though, but that combination with snow really isn't all that great. Oh my goodness, in the snow, this is actually terrifying with driving this thing in the snow. Our first person. And of course, with the DLC, you can press the button again, the horn, and then you can just have the lights going without the siren, which is very, very welcome change. That's quick. I mean, I can't really tell much in the snow, but it does seem to drive like the normal regular D10. Alright, let's go ahead and open all the doors and stuff here. Vehicle preferences. Doors all. There's the front trunk. Nice. The tear gas in there, the ammo. Kind of cool how they did that. They didn't have to do that, but I mean, I guess you're spending this much money on the car, it should have that little detail. Oh, they put it in the rear trunk too. Oh wow. Because the real C8, it has a trunk in the back here, right behind the engine. So that's funny how they put the armor there, police armor. That's not bad. You have the laptop, you have the shotguns in between the seats. Not bad. I mean, it's, you have to admit, it is pretty cool. It truly is. I think the gauntlet, the police gauntlet and this one are probably my two favorites out of all the police cars. Love it. Absolutely love it. Anyways, guys, definitely let me know down below in the comments what you think. Obviously, these cop cars are just a gimmick. Nobody really needs them. You don't need them. And then remember that once you buy it, you're stuck with it, because the value of these things is $0. So let's say you buy it and you change your mind. I don't want any more. I want to get my money back, or part of my money back. You're screwed. You're not getting any of your money back. Not even a little bit of your money back. It's worth $0. You know, that happened with, I believe it was the last DLC. Is when they changed that to where the value of the cop cars are $0. I believe it was after when the Impaler SZ Cruiser and the Dorado Cruiser released, because at one point, I think in the arena, you were able to sell the Stanier and the Unmarked Cruiser and the Gauntlet Interceptor for money, but then any cop car bought after that DLC, it was worth $0. So yeah. But anyways, again, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.